I am so wonderfully happy that we've got another game in this series. You have no idea how much I love not just the concept, but the characters involved here. This is Silver Thread Deux, an RPG Maker game made by Spicaze, who we've played quite a few games from. The original Silver Thread, the tale of Alicia Wilkershire, in the plucky dropout Beauford, where Alicia is the exorcist who doesn't believe in spirits, out there investigating the actual rational causes of haunting phenomenon, occasionally encountering something legitimately unusual and terrifying. But out and out, finding the rational answer to the unusual occurrences around there. So we have Silver Thread, which is essentially the origin story for how Alicia encountered our plucky dropout Beauford. And Beauford joined up, became her unwitting assistant. Then we got a side glimpse into their daily life. I can't find it. Oh yeah, it was Late Night Talks. Was an O2A2 game featuring the duo. In the midst of a late night investigation, we had Gospel of Eve, where the pair investigate a haunted church in a very remote location. I still recommend that. I think it got updated since I played it for the 4th Spooktober Jam. I think it's got updates and fixes since then, but it's still worth experiencing. The resolution is to that one I remember being really cool. And alas now, here we are. Silver Thread Deux. Another adventure with Alicia and Beauford. Hired to investigate a haunted theater. Let's just jump right in. Hello! Encore! Encore! Astraea Flayseed is showered with endless applause after an extraordinary performance. Tickets are selling out like peanuts like the Christmas season. Everyone's craving to take them to a unique twist with the classic Nutcracker. Oh! Shoved. A prince? You still believe in things like that? Should I not? There's a truth to every fairy tale. It's not like I can tell you what to do. What exactly makes someone a prince, anyway? Don't you know? Oh, a prince is someone that saves the princess. Dog! Alicia! Alicia! Alicia, wake up! Huh? Is that Dream Beauford? What the hell was that? The dream was all jumbled up. Alicia! Alicia! My boss is preoccupied at the moment. What can I help you with? I really should get up. Change my clothes first. That alone is tickling the memory bells. There was also the teases of a past incident in Alicia's backstory, which led her to Alicia the Natural Skeptic, which led to her becoming an exorcist. Use the arrow keys to move and see to interact with your surroundings. Oh, changing clothes. You're too busy to think about laundry right now. You moved here months ago, but you still haven't finished sorting your things out. Alright. Clothes. Much better. I already changed. I should go to the living room. The buildings tower over the complex, blocking most of the sunlight. Guess that's why rent's so cheap. Your bed. I never bothered to buy a bed frame, honestly. You convinced yourself that this is more practical. Bed frames are remarkably annoying anyways. Alicia, what took you so long? Why did you wake me up? Is a spider loose again? No, it's something serious this time. Someone called for an exorcism. I had to decline someone famous, which means we'll get paid well. Famous? Yeah. Remember that theater broadcast that we watched last night? The one that got cut off for technical difficulties. It looked like a big mess. Yeah. The main actress herself, Astraea Flayseed, called us. Ooh. You know, the blonde one. I don't know if I want to get involved in something like that. The theater type tends to get too dramatic for my taste. It might be more trouble than it's worth. So I have bad news for you. I already said yes. You already accepted the job, didn't you? It's not like we can afford to be picky right now. Do you want to start Christmas in the red? I guess not. Did she say where she is? I'd like to get more details before we do anything. Yep. She said we could just go find her in the theater itself. Oh, and I think there's more details about the incident on today's paper. You should give it a look. You can talk to me if you want to ask for more details or show me something. Thanks. My name is Alicia Wilkershire, and I'm an independent exorcist. This guy's Beauford. He was a past client's son, but through one reason or another, he ends up working for me. I had my doubts when I first hired him, but he started to get a hang of this assistant thing. Although he's still much better at cooking and doing chores. I guess he was serious when he told me his dream was to become a house husband. You thought that was a joke? I personally don't see the appeal. That expression. Oh. Alright. Oh. Back to bed. Pile of Beauford's comics. I thought people read these online nowadays. I don't want to hear this from the person who still subscribes to the physical newspaper. On the book's cover, two people are sharing a warm embrace. Huh. Which one is the girl? Well, they're both guys. My bad for assuming. Yeah, that's your bad. It's 2024 already. Huh. Of course, every bit of everything. I love that for you. Beauford enthusiastically hands you a book. The cover is all flowery and stuff. Yuri manga added to the inventory. Okay, I'll read it when I have the time, I guess. We are winning already. I'll read this later. Alright. Got our lighter. Sorry for being a smoker. It happens. Holy water, hoarded from the church. Nice. Oh. Is it the mirror too high? I can barely see my face in it. I wasn't expecting a roommate, especially one as short as you. Pipsqueak, I'm pretty sure you're the one who's too tall. I'm not moving it. Just stand on a box or something. I have to just use the bathroom mirror. Do you sleep on the couch? Are you really okay with sleeping here? It's not the worst. I want a desk more than a bed, honestly. Can't you just use the office desk downstairs? The atmosphere's not right when I just want to fool around. It's like I automatically switch to work mode when I'm in the office, you know? It's not like you don't play games downstairs. Not like we have money for Not like we have money for it either. If you didn't spend £200 on your mobile game, you could have had a desk right now. That's a different budget, okay? The gacha budget is separate. And equally important. Your laptop? When are you going to clean all that up? I'll get to it. Eventually. That's awfully vague. You're never going to do it. I will. Eventually. Read that newspaper first? Yes, we should. Dig through the trash. Alicia, what are you doing? I just suddenly got the urge. What are you, a dog? Stop doing that. There's only trash there. Oh. Let's see. What's in the fridge? Surprisingly well-stocked fridge. I used to not use it much, but Beauford cooks a lot. His favorite color is red, huh? Did you use it in the bathroom right now? Okay, very good. What's that newspaper? I want to read that Yuri manga. Oops. Keep accidentally walking over there. What is it? Are you already hungry again? Should I cook something up? The client's probably waiting for us. Let's just get something on the way. What? You don't like fast food? It's cheaper to eat at home. Come on, we're not that strapped for cash. We can afford to eat out once or twice. What was she like in that phone call? She was in a rush, so I didn't get much out of her. I think that's not already in the newspaper. She also sounded really pissed. What did you say to her? Nothing. She was already angry when I picked up the phone. I guess it makes sense for her to be worked up. I think you'll like it. It's set in a Catholic girls' school. For some reason, most Yuri manga takes place there. And Yuri is when the romance is between two girls, right? Correct. 100 points. You're learning fast. Faster than I'd like. You know, I don't mind that you smoke, but you don't do it when I'm around. Right. I keep forgetting that you used to be a med student. Not even that. I just think they smell awful. Does? What does? You've just been doing it for so long that you don't notice. Except if it's a recent habit? Nah, it's been like this since forever. Oh. Holy water. Holy water is such a classic exorcist thing. Is it? Does it actually work? Maybe. I'm not haunted, am I? Maybe a little bit haunted. Alright, where's the paper? Let's see. Tragedy repeats? A century-long curse! Recent history, Rosemary Theater's paranormal presence has fizzled out to mere rumors, after a series of incidents targeting the stage's beloved star. Astraea Flayseed. Could it be that ghosts have back with a vengeance? In the past, similarly big actresses have disappeared from the theater without a trace. Insiders say that those who had vanished are always the theater's most beautiful. Perhaps a supernatural admirer has taken a liking to them. That's our client, right in the front page. Hmm. Front page, huh? Bigger case than I expected. I don't think they have all the details made public, but she said she'll give us the details when we get there. I wonder how she even found us. It's not like we're a big agency or anything. Maybe those ads I put up on the internet are finally working. Maybe. I'll be impressed if it's really from that. Gotta drive that SEO juice. Anyway, let's get to the theater and get to work. Yes, sir. Alright. Oh, office space. What's up? I was thinking of what tools we'll need. I'll take the camera, the thermometer, the spirit box. Well, we need the EMF meter. When does that thing ever work? I think it looks cool, though. Guess we can leave it. We still have flashlights in the car. I can use my phone to take pictures and record things. Did you forget anything? I think that's mostly it. Alright. Don't lose hope. Alright. Doesn't seem to be working. Does this thing actually work? Can I go back upstairs and show them to you? Nope, you're in the party now. Okay. Very good. Ooh, what happens if we go downstairs here? Lower floors. The other way is closer to the parking lot. Okay, very good. You know, I wonder if, Alicia's nightmares are, in fact, part of the reason why she has cause taking this case. Dried up white lily. Someone gave me this some time ago. No, wait, it's been years, right? What were you working on earlier? Boring stuff. Mortgage payment. Thought you paid this place off. I haven't, but they sold me this building for cheap, so it's not too bad. The agent told me it's haunted, but there's nothing in here, right? Might want to check that again. Why? It's 12 degrees Celsius. Weather like this, will we even be able to tell if the temperature dropped? It is chilly. Almost Christmas means it's not yet Christmas! Oh look, it's your ordination certificate. Each year they still send me emails to ask if I want extra copies. What can you actually do with it anyways? Funerals and weddings. Well, I know who to call for a free wedding. And a free funeral. I don't want to think about that yet. Did just me, or did the number of suspicious objects on this shelf go up? It's not just you. More people ask me to hold on to their haunted objects. In quotes, because these items don't actually do shit. You sound disappointed. Wasn't expecting much to begin with, but yeah, a little. At least those people paid and thanked me. Really do sound like a scammer sometimes. They paid me for the peace of mind. I mean, it's not like she's making claims that she's going to purify it for you. Ah, the beautiful view of London's fog. It's not that bad. You can see the snow, too. They're both white, so they all just blend together for me. Maybe one day we'll get a job in a tropical island or something. Keep dreaming. What do you have to do? But the question we ask every time we find out something takes place in London: do you have to pay window tax? Actually, why do we have a sword here? Why wouldn't we have a sword? For the core, I guess. I also swing it around when I get stressed. Should give it a try. I'm not sure if I'm even strong enough to lift it up. I'd rather try less strenuous stress relief methods. Fair. Alright, take previous cases. Never seen you actually using this board. Really? Guess I've been busy. I used to stare at it more often. Oh, did business boom more after I started working here? Something like that. Is this related to the case in her backstory, I wonder? Does it look about the paranormal? Coat. The ride only took 30 minutes, but Beauford fell asleep anyway. Ah! There's some kind of crowd. Whoa! I guess it's to be expected, but still. Don't get lost in the crowd, alright? I'm neither that short nor irresponsible. I guess the play just got a lot of attention. Say, Alicia, do you actually know how the Nutcracker goes? Might help with the investigation. Tell me. It's a classic. It's about a girl named Clara whose godfather gifted her a Nutcracker for Christmas. At midnight, she woke up to check on the Nutcracker, only to find giant mice in the living room. Then the Nutcracker also grew to be human sized, and they fought the Mouse King together. Then Clara distracts the mice with her shoe, enough for the Nutcracker to deal the killing blow. The Nutcracker suddenly turns into a human prince and led her to his kingdom. As a sign of gratitude, after they had a party there, Clara then woke up again in her living room with a Nutcracker in her arms. Ah. Odd. Someone told me once that princes are the ones who are supposed to save princesses. Oh, from her dream. That's how old fairy tales go, but nowadays a lot of stories subvert it. What do you think makes someone a prince, then? Family line? Being son of the king? I think as long as the princess thinks of someone as a prince, they are one, right? That's so. Curious thought. Nobody's manning the ticket booth. I suppose the commotion was big enough to close the theater. Damn, guess we have a big responsibility, huh? Unfortunately so. Plague stating... That's an unfortunate... A plaque stating this theater was built in 1940. Relatively, it's not actually that old. Some buildings in this area are even older. Why are the buildings in London so damn old? A plague upon your theater. I normally do my best to just read around small things like that. I don't want to call attention to stuff, but that one just happened to unfortunately fill in the a word. I couldn't ignore that one. Multiple shows lined up here. These posters are all focused on the actors and actresses, huh? Did any of them catch your eye? Not really. They're all pretty, though. Maybe it's because I'm not too feminine, but I've always been fascinated with beautiful women. Nothing wrong with that? No, it's not because you're... Actually, I'll let you figure that one out yourself. Figure what out? Just read that Yuri manga I gave you earlier, Alicia, and you'll find out. You're not letting anyone in? Can you believe that? Sir? Stop right there. Only employees are allowed in. We were hired by one of your actresses. Yeah, she told us to meet her here. Where are you? Where's your proof of employment? Beauford? It's in a phone call. She talked really fast, so... Guess you just take our word for it. The bad excuse. Bet you two are one of those pesky reporters trying to get a scoop. We're exorcists, actually. Exorcists? That's the worst lie I ever heard. You two don't even look like one. Why does everybody say that? You really should start wearing costumes. What's all the fuss? Isn't it part of your job to keep them down? Nah, right, ma'am. These two weirdos are claiming to be exorcists and won't go away. Shoo! Miss Flayseed, right? We talked on the phone. Oh, you're that guy. I did hire them. Let them in. You did? Isn't the police already looking into this? What good are they for? They've been ignoring my concerns for weeks now. They actually listened to me from the start. None of this would have happened. They don't tell me what to do. Of course, ma'am. Follow me inside. There's too many annoying onlookers out here. Oh, I like her. Out of curiosity, how did you actually find us? Phone book. You weren't exactly my first choice, but the others said they were too busy to come at a short notice. Good to know. So, how much do you know about the hauntings? Only the basics. I watched the broadcast and read an article in the newspaper. Something about beautiful women being targeted and disappearing in the theater. Right. I don't know what this damn ghost's problem is, but it's been getting in our way. I thought such an old rumor wouldn't affect us, but, well, you heard about the disaster from last night. Weird things? Some of my things have been missing. My costume's ruined, and they left threatening messages on my desk. Lights have been randomly shutting down when it's my part on stage, too. It seems that something has made me their target. How are you sure that the supernatural is involved? The thing is, I'm not. I thought it's just your regular workplace bullying, but things had started to escalate too much. Your regular workplace bullying? It's not too uncommon in this line of work. Especially when someone stands out too much, they want to knock them down a peg. Still messed up if you ask me. We think that they're targeting you because you're the theater's most beautiful. Well, not to brag, but I am the most famous actress in here. I don't know if I'm the most beautiful, though. It helps. But acting is not just about beauty. It helps you catch the audience's attention, sure. But if that's all you have to offer, they get bored fast. Like, you have a certain air about you, Miss Wilkershire. I'm sure you'd stiffen up like a board on stage. I have no interest in acting, so you're probably right. At least you have the height. You can be tree number 3. You'll make a handsome tree, at least. Can we get back on topic? Something that's not my non-existent acting career. Alright. You watched the broadcast last night? We did. I have no idea what exactly happened, though. The transmission got cut. If I recall correctly, you were being pushed by someone. Yeah. That was the person I hired before you. Another exorcist? Not exactly. He called himself a paranormal investigator. He's convinced that this place is haunted, but before he could confirm the details with me... Well, the stage lights fell on him. And you were the original target? I think so. I was shocked when that guy suddenly jumped on stage, but turns out he was pushing me out of the way. I see. My condolences. He's not dead, at least. He's still in the hospital. And his partner is still around. When I told him I found someone else, he said he wants to talk to you. Yes, he has a partner. Like a work partner or a partner? Oh, I don't actually know. Maybe both? He does sound quite attached. Said he couldn't work while his partner was in the hospital. That's why I called the two of you. Well, it's pretty annoying to deal with. Alright, we'll look for him. I hope this guy's not trying to pick a fight. No more questions. I do have to leave now. I have an interview about the TV station. Give you my number in case anything happens. Might not be able to pick up, though. Busy day. Please get this sorted out soon, okay? We're at a critical time here. Alicia, if I ever get wounded in the middle of a job, will you keep working? I would. I'll have to find out who did that to you, right? Okay, I can accept that. As long as you're happy. Alright. Gold statue of the theater's founder, Windy Bell. Great taste. I agree. She had it made for the theater's opening in 1940. The opening? Jeez, talk about a horrible budget allocation. Props for the theater's first play. Phantom of the Opera, huh? Odd first choice. Could that be related to what's going on in the theater? The story's about a theater's secret admirer that trapped a girl, right? It's more complicated than that. I guess it's a possibility that we can consider, though. It's a real skeleton. What the fuck? It's like they're asking to be haunted. Apparently they used it in actual plays, too. That can't be sanitary. The description says it's donated, at least. We'll be seeing any angry spirits soon. I know they used real skulls for Macbeth plays. Have you heard of the Macbeth curse? No, what is that? Apparently you can't mention the play's name in a theater outside of rehearsal, or you'll get bad luck. Aren't we in a theater right now? Why are you mentioning it? I don't really believe that shit like that. Exorcists, please start believing that shit. There's actually a non-supernatural explanation for it. Hamlet plays tend to be big budget because of the big cast and multiple sets. If it doesn't go well, the theater goes bankrupt. Well, that's interesting, but I'd still rather not risk it. I mean, yeah, that sort of thing is probably self-sustaining, in that if you believe in it hard enough, and you say it, anxiety could drive you up a wall to the point where you slip up, lose concentration, and end up breaking a proverbial and possibly literal leg. Hey, that teddy bear is pretty cute. It's from a play 30 years ago. I'm surprised it hasn't fallen apart. Under the right conditions, fabrics can preserve well. Looks like the other costumes were also for the same play. Peter Pan, I think. Oh, same bear. Alright. Oh, hello. Excuse me. I saw you talking to Miss Flayseed earlier. By any chance, are you the new investigators that she hired? That would be us. We're not exactly investigators, though. We're exorcists. I see. I haven't seen your face around, so I thought it might be you. My name is Caspian Patel. I'm a paranormal investigator, and my partner is, out of commission, unfortunately. I have heard the news. How's his condition? Luckily, the doctor said the injury isn't fatal, so I'm not too worried. Tends to be on the luckier side, anyway. Well, that's good. Sorry I couldn't stay, but I thought I'll pass on our investigation result first. That's generous of you. It's the least I can do. I truly apologize for the inconvenience. I really intended to see this case through. I looked into the background of the theater, and the rumor itself is greatly exaggerated. It's true that a few actresses have disappeared, but most of it can be explained. I suspected as much. How exactly did they disappear? One of them passed of illness, one of them ran away with her lover, and another simply transferred to another theater. Though there are two actresses in particular that disappeared without an explanation in the 1950s. Names are Catherine Bell and Willie Russell. The two were the theater's most famous actresses in their prime. Until they both disappeared suddenly, with both of their main stars gone, the theater almost went bankrupt. This incident was what kickstarted the rumors. The other members of the theater started to speculate their whereabouts. It all went out of hand from there. They just linked it to the other incidents, huh? That seems to be the case, but... Partner seems to be convinced that the theater is actually haunted. He's far more sensitive to the paranormal than I am. Like a sixth sense? Something like that. He's rarely wrong, so I'm inclined to believe him. You hear that, Alicia? Maybe we'll actually see a real ghost this time. Won't that be great? Sorry, I've got too many jobs where it's just a false alarm. No, it's alright. As someone in the same line of work, I understand. So, you're also an exorcist? Not exactly. We're paranormal investigators, but the actual exorcisms, we leave that to someone else. Our work only extends into confirming the presence of the paranormal, and helps to guide the client to their next steps. Oh, you should call us sometime. We could use the extra work. If the case is a good fit, I'll consider it. Nice, here's my name card. Ah, this is mine. Alright. Since when do you have those? Made it using the office printer. I do feel bad for passing this all so suddenly. I'll contact you if something comes up. Are you not able to continue the investigation alone? You just don't like the client? Beauford? I mean, his partner went to the hospital to save her. And she doesn't seem to care much. It's not like that. Our boss insists that we have to always work in a group of pairs. According to her, it's too unsafe and not reliable for someone to investigate the paranormal alone. I won't throw a case just because I don't like the client, but... it's true that I'm not particularly fond of her. Mind you, it's not just because of my partner's hospitalization. She has quite a difficult personality. Partner was usually the one who talks with her. He's the one who handles the communication. Yeah. He said that's something about being used to intimidating women, whatever that means. Don't think Flayseed's really well liked by the theater's members either. Sorry. I'm usually not one to talk badly about my clients, but I thought you should know. It might be relevant. I see. I only talked to her briefly, so I haven't caught much of her personality. But I'll keep your warning in mind. I apologize that I can't be of more help. I have to head to the hospital and check in on my partner. No apologies needed. Thanks for passing on the information. I think some of the theater's personnel are still around. They'll know more about the hauntings. Good luck. Oh, alright. What sort of a play? A couple of guys dressed up all fancy. This could be any play. Oh, Greek mythology. It is a vending machine. Can I get something to drink? Water lemon tea or soda. What's this, Pokemon? Hey, thanks. That's my favorite. Share some with me once you're done. Can't you just get another bottle? It'll be a waste. I don't drink that much. The screen shows the theater's schedule. It says 2 shows tonight have been cancelled. Wait, do you need to use the bathroom? Yeah? Don't leave me here by myself. That's how they get you into horror movies. We shouldn't split up. What? You want to go in with me? I'll face the wall and close my eyes? I don't think you have to worry, Beauford. Only attractive people disappeared in this theater. Now what's that supposed to mean? Anyway, I'll just hold it. That's not good for your health. It can't be worse than smoking. If you're that self-aware, stop smoking already! Alright. Oh, many guests leave their trash behind, so I have to clean the place up and down. People these days really don't clean up after themselves, huh? That's bold coming from you. You need to wash your dishes all the time. Some people on the stage. Maybe the theater crew? They're dressed up pretty fancy. Let's talk to them, they might know something. Oh, hello, crime scene. Excuse me, can we ask you a few questions? Of course, ask away. Wait a minute, is that you, Beauford? Ito, what the hell are you doing here? You two know each other? We are, childhood friends. What he said. We went to the same school. I haven't heard from him in ages, though. How have you been? And who's the gorgeous girl? Gorgeous? Something's wrong with this guy's head. I've been fine. Like, I have a job now? That's something. That's just my boss, by the way. Alicia Wilkershire. We're exorcists. Beauford here is my assistant. Ooh, that explains a lot. Did hear Astraea throwing a fuss about hiring someone new. Didn't expect it to be you, though. Sorry to cut your reunion short, but can you two continue this later? We have work to do. Oh yeah, of course, let's catch up later. You still have the same number, right? Yeah, it's still the same one. Oh, is that who these people are? Nice to meet you. I'm May Gardner. I'm one of the actresses here. Oh, you were precious. I hope you didn't try to kill this man. Oh, wait, I recognize you. You're the one who plays Clara, right? The lead girl of the Nutcracker? So does that make Astraea the Nutcracker? Based on her outfit, I presume so? Nutcracker, Yuri. Yeah, that's me. It's a pleasure. I'm relieved we're getting more professional help. This whole thing is getting really scary. The ghost. Been going on for a few weeks now, up until the Nutcracker's opening. After that, things began to escalate. It was more harmless at first. Harmless? What kind of things was it? At first, some of her things went missing. She thought she'd misplaced them. Then she started to get threatening notes, but she laughed it off. It's not until the performance got disturbed that she starts taking it seriously. To be honest, I didn't actually see anything. Mostly just heard Astraea's complaints. Until the light almost fell on her, that is. We were all around for that. So these events were only specifically targeting her. Since she's the theater's most beautiful. I assume so. The other actors and actresses don't have the same harassment directed at them. But tastes vary, right? I don't think she's significantly prettier than anyone else. Huh. You really think so? She's obviously the most striking one. Maybe she got a ghost obsessed with her. I also heard something about the actresses being chosen. Chosen? In what way? Like they're the best of the best, so they are taken to perform in another realm. There's a gateway of sorts here. Uh-oh. Into the secret phantom realm? Huh. That makes even less sense than the ghost thing. That's just what I heard from the rumors, okay? Astraea. She's wonderful, isn't she? She had always been talented. Even back in school, she already had a fan club. Ito had a fan club in school, in high school too. And he was so popular with girls. Astraea was too. She always had this big bag of chocolate every Valentine's. Why are you making this a competition? Her family is super rich too, and she was always been pretty. It's like she was born to be a star. Have you heard of the Flayseed family? They're pretty big in the aerospace sector. Oh, the same Flayseed? Yes, I heard of them. They're one of the richest British billionaires. Some people just win the genetic lottery, huh? Right? As strange as it is to say, I'm not surprised the ghost picked her. She doesn't get the most of the attention around here. You seem to know a lot about her. Ah. It's because we were also classmates. And they were classmates. It's by luck that we ended up in the same theater, though. Oh, look at them. It's my pride and joy to stand on the same stage as her. I see. Someone told me she wasn't too well liked. Huh? Really? I think they're just jealous. The ghost. Do you think it might be just someone who has a grudge against her? No way! Our theater is small and tight-knit. They would get caught so easily. Besides, I don't think anyone in the troupe would benefit from this. We're supposed to still have another week of show left, but due to the incident last night, everything got paused. They have to refund everyone. Well, it doesn't look good. They might have to close. Right? I can't see anyone from the theater doing this. Must be something supernatural. Didn't the investigators say the same thing? That there's spirits here? Oh yeah. Everyone thought Astraea was overreacting when she hired those paranormal investigators. Without him, she would have been the one hospitalized. Right? Things got so bad. When do you think you could start exercising? I don't have enough information yet. Even if it is a ghost, I still have no idea what exactly is haunting the theater. Depending on what it is, we'll have to use different methods. Is that so? Well, I hope you figure it out soon. Let me know if I can be of any help. About you. You were really surprised to see him. Is Ito not an actor? Oh, I'm just here to fill a role last minute. I'm friends with some people in the theater. I'm usually more of an indie artist. I'm part of a band. Really? Never heard of you. He's actually pretty big in the independent music scene. You just never listen to music much. Right? Even surprised they didn't give Ito a bigger part. Now you're exaggerating. I was only here to fill a position last minute, you know? It's enough to make a living, but I won't say I'm super famous. I just have a lot of dedicated fans. Too dedicated, if you ask me. If you want to know more, why don't you come to my next show, Alicia? I got some extra tickets. Oh yeah, we'll do it. There's no harm in going, I guess. Are you sure? I think you'll get to find it boring. Is it really? Is my performance boring? No, it's not. You know I'd like it. Alicia just has unique tastes. I mean, I'm mostly going for Beauford. We're going together, right? Oh, yeah. I suppose we are. That's good enough for me. I'll make it a show you never forget. I like him. By the way, this theater's closing, so we're gonna leave soon. Let us know if there's anything else we can help with, okay? Duly noted. Step carefully, alright? Blood. There's more blood than I expected. Looks like it fell from up there. Whoa! That's quite a fall! How did that guy survive? Guess he got lucky. Might not have hit somewhere fatal. Still, I'm surprised the poor guy's partner could be so calm. Especially with head injuries, those can destabilize easily. Maybe he just doesn't want us to worry. Professionalism and all that. There's something mixed in with the broken lights. Huh? Really? Where? This is a 9-volt battery. How did that get in there? No idea. Maybe someone dropped it or it's part of the stage. Sure, why not? It seems important. They still have set pieces from the last scene laying around. Looks like a regular living room. That's where the story ends. Do you not know how the Nutcracker goes? Not really. I don't believe in fairy tales. It's a tale. It's a story. You're not supposed to believe in it. No more questions. Who's that? How's it going? Not much progress, unfortunately. That's so. Well, let me know if I can help. Hey. Ooh. You are the conversation starter. Alright. Show evidence. Yuri. Oh, I read that one! Beauford lent it to me. Did he now? So, Alicia, what do you think about love between two men? It's fine, I guess. It has nothing to do with me. Hey. Beauford, are you trying to tell us something? If you are, I support you no matter what, my son. We found this between the broken lights. A battery. Hey, the theater uses it a lot. Really? What for? It's a makeshift fireworks igniter. Why would that be there? Is it possible someone burned the ropes holding the lights off? A ghost wouldn't need that, do they? I suppose not. I'm an amateur, so I'm not exactly sure what that is. Holy water? Oh. Oh, he doesn't have much to say. Oh shoot, didn't mean to do that. Alright, I don't think we're getting anything more out of these two. questions. Have we talked to everyone? We're leaving soon, so... we could backtrack a little bit. Make one last pass before I leave, because I know there's multiple endings to this. You are still here. Yes? Found this between the broken lights. Battery. It's sticky. There's traces of tape around it. A bad feeling. Might be related to how the light fell. Like an igniter of some sort. A ghost won't need something like this, right? I suppose not, but you should still be careful. Don't think this case is as straightforward as that. What do you think? A comic book? Yeah, my partner recommended it to me. I don't read comics, so I'm not too familiar with it, I'm afraid. There's an interesting cover, though. Have you been in the business long? No, actually. A few years. That's long. I've only been in the business for, what, a few months? It's a few years for me, too. That's so. Well, I feel like my experience is still lacking. There are people who've been in this field for decades. Even then, there's still so much that they don't know. Sorry, I'm not sure why you're showing me this. Oh. Alright. No more questions. Oh, I can back out of here. We're not done here. Alright. Can I duck out of this exit? Locked. Nope. Just curious. Gotta poke around. Alright, let's see what's back there then. The door's locked. Oh, that sucks. I wonder what's behind it. Circuit breaker. This Flayseed mentioned something about that lights going out, right? Right. Technically, someone could use this to manipulate the electricity. Oh, maybe we should test it for fingerprints. As a person, I doubt they'd be so careless as to leave their fingerprint. We don't have the tools to extract it anyway. That would have made our lives a lot easier, huh? Let's not touch this unless we need to. Ooh, I like this as investigation music. Nutcrackers. Very jazzy. Computer. It's asking for a password. Oh, it says there's a password hint. Just click here. The year it all started is what it says. Vague as hell. You don't want to be too obvious with your passwords. Hey, nice guess. That's the year where the theater was built. We can browse through it now. Let's give it a look. Emails. Doesn't seem to be used much. There's an email pinned at the top. New employees, remember that the weights of the fourth row is off by 10 kilograms. Adjust as needed. Weights? What for? I'm guessing a pulley. That's how they keep things up at the theater. Error? We need to use your name and password for this one. Passwords behind passwords. We could be stuck here all day. Let's look around again. Maybe someone's careless enough to leave their login details somewhere. Alright. Whoa, did you see that? See what? Maybe I just imagined it. Hey, Alicia, you should get one of these. Oh, the cable's all frayed, though. How do you use this exactly? It's a hair iron. Here, come closer. Let's put your hair between the plates like this, and your hair will turn all neat. Is it supposed to smell this weird? Now that you mention it, it does smell burned. Wah! The electricity went out. This is God's way of telling you to stop messing with my hair. Really? Let's find a way to turn the lines back on, though. It's annoying. Maybe I should note this down. Cha-ching. Everyone left already. Guess it's just you and me. Oh, shoot. There it is. Whew. Really don't need the room to get any darker. I wonder if this is related to the blackouts our client mentioned. Huh. You're right. Why use a trick like this? Can't they just do it directly? The perpetrator could be occupied with something else. Like also being on the stage. Think one of the other performers did it? It's a possibility. Too early to tell, though. I feel like that was definitely a trick in an Ace Attorney game at some point, or a fan case. Was it the mirror? Right. Doesn't it give you a bad feeling? Does it? Get closer. Come closer to the mirror. At first glance, nothing is amiss. And to see it further, you put your hand against the glass. Your hand touches its reflection. Huh. What's wrong? This is a two-way mirror. A normal mirror, mirrors your hand and the reflection won't touch. There should be a slight gap between them. What? Does that mean someone's spying on from the other side? I think so. Damn. This thing is sturdier than I thought. There's a room on the other side. There should be an entrance, right? Yeah, I guess we should look for it. We can look for a brick. Sounds faster. If you break the glass, the repair's coming out of your own pocket, you know? Yeah, I think if this is true, and there is something set up here to spy on people while they are changing, I think that can be forgiven. I think you could write that off. There's a note in the trash here. Quit as fast as you can. It's for your own good. It's for your own good. That sounds ominous. Let's take it with us for now. This table is crowded with presents. Gifts are all addressed to Astraea. They're not kidding about her being the main star. A lot of the other tables are empty. There's some sheets of paper on the tables, huh? There's another note here. Get out, you downless hack. That's pretty harsh. Is it? I would have called her something worse. Like a bitch. Alicia, don't call girls that! Just giving an example, okay? These two notes do make me curious, though. Curious about what? Two different senders? The tone of the two letters itself is different, but the handwritten one. And the strokes, the writer's not trying to hide their original handwriting. I assume it's because Astraea or people in the theater won't immediately recognize the sender. What about the other letter? They were trying to cover their tracks by doing the cutouts. Honestly, I thought they were just being dramatic. That could also be true, though. Let's not count that out. Like my first hint went on deaf ears, so we're gonna do the ransom font and scare you. If they're hiding their handwriting, can't they just print it or something, though? You can't. Any printed text can be traced back to the machine it was printed from. Oh, I didn't know that. The more you know. Yeah, so as old-fashioned as it is, the cutouts are still a valid way of hiding your identity. There's two of them. Who do you think sent them? She could just have a lot of enemies. Crowded with presents, the gifts are all addressed to Astraea. To my darling Ito. I guess this table is his. The guy's as popular as ever. It's always been like this since school, you know. Random girls keep following him everywhere. Do you not like him? There's some awkward hair between the two of you. Not that I don't like him, it's complicated. Okay. Also, I haven't seen him in years. If I knew he'll be here, I would have dressed better. Oh, he's down bad. How about just dressing better for work in general? Is Ito an ex of yours, Beauford? Good old broken hair iron. I swear I've seen the trick. Oh fuck! I don't know. I know where it was done. Danganronpa 2, Chapter 1. A stepladder could be useful if we need to reach higher places. That's not a stepladder. That's just a normal ladder. What's the difference? A ladder is a ladder. There's a big difference. A stepladder has two parts, so it can stand on its own. It's much safer. I guess the distinction is important for short people. I keep telling you my height is normal. You're just ridiculously tall. Wow, did Beauford actually give us the educated answer to that dilemma? Shocking if true. Upstairs? Oh, okay. Whoa, you can see the stage from up here. It's kind of making me nauseous. Don't stand too close to the railing. It's quite a drop from here. Wonder why this section got removed. That's dangerous. Didn't the stage light fall from here? Maybe they were investigating it. And forgot to put it back. Feels like a work safety violation. Call OSHA. The email said pulley number 4, right? Yeah, you think that's something worth checking out? We'll find out. Something fell down to the ground below. Alright. Whoa, hello. Pulley number 4. It's a sandbag. Some of the sand spilled everywhere. Jeez. Guess we dropped it too roughly. Part of the bag opened up too. There's something between the sand. We try to take it out. Huh. Isn't that... What the hell? Oh! A skeleton. What is this doing here? Oh my god. We should report this. Calm down. The skeleton's not recent. It's too clean. It's starting to fall apart too. Huh? Look at the cracks. That happened naturally. It's a few decades old at least. Is that so? You know, Alicia, you often work more like a detective than an exorcist. Like, how do you know all this random stuff? Were you a detective? Wait a second, did you hear something? Sounds like someone's going down the stairs. What if that's the ghost? Don't be silly, ghosts don't have footsteps. I think. See, you're not even sure. Hey! Wait. How's the investigation going? Oh. You! Is the investigation going smoothly? Hey, what's that slap for? Sorry, you surprised me. You literally paused for a second there. Delayed reaction. What are you doing here? I forgot to give you this. Key. They locked part of the theater for security reasons. Thought I'd be nice and give you the key, but... sorry, the skeleton really scared us, so... What skeleton? Ah! What is that doing here? He screamed louder than Beauford. That's pretty impressive. If he's an indie musician, you need to auto-tune his scream. Ah! That's what we want to know too. Let's go upstairs to report it. There's no signal here. Good idea. I don't want to be here longer than we need to. Neither do I. Alright, thank you very much. It's not urgent. They say they'll take a look at it in the morning. Is it not? It's a whole skeleton. Well, nobody's exactly in danger, aside from Astraea, but I suppose she's not here. Right, she has that TV interview scheduled. Now that we have the key, let's investigate the other rooms. Oh wait, before you leave, I also have something to tell you. What is it? Why couldn't you just tell us earlier? I didn't really want to say it in front of May. Girl's pretty sensitive. Where should I start? The show itself is actually a total mess, you know. Huh? I thought it was a success. It was even on the news and stuff. That's because you're seeing it from the audience's point of view. Well, as an example. What do you think is the main character of the Nutcracker? Carla. It's Carla, right? The story's basically her adventure. Right. Like most fairy tales, the girl's the lead, and you're following her journey to another world. And the coverage of the show doesn't reflect that at all, does it? It's all Astraea the Nutcracker. It's all focused on Astraea the Nutcracker. Did her performance stand out that much? Well, yeah. Unfortunately. She's on another level. She's captured everyone's attention, for sure. That's not a good thing in theater, you know. You need to share the stage presence with others. As an outsider, the tension during the show was really heavy. I did hear that she's not quite well-liked. Can't blame them. She's probably more suited to be a Hollywood actress than being in a theater troupe like this. Don't tell her I said that, though. We don't need to inflate her ego further. So, you just didn't want to gossip in front of Miss Gardner, huh? You always had wanting to look good in front of women. How conniving. Eh? I'm trying to help you here. Besides, isn't Alicia here? Have you heard the term, any publicity is good publicity? You think she faked it? Yep, and it worked, didn't it? As good as her performance was, she wouldn't have gotten that TV interview had the show going on normally. For some reason, she had always been in a rush to get famous. Ah, but this is all speculation, of course. I don't have anything to back it up. Plausible. May say nobody would gain anything from this, but it did work out in her favor. Maybe we should take another look at the things we collected. Camera? Oh, right. You have an account to access these cameras. I don't exactly have an account. I do know the guest login. Great. Can you get access to the cameras? Guest, username guest, password 9999. We see I can't access the history, but I can see the live feed here. They only have cameras in the back rooms, though. Most of the valuables are stored there. Ooh, hello. Cutting cost, huh? Can you monitor it and contact us if you see anything weird? Eh? You're leaving me here by myself? Oh my god, he's making the face. Beauford can stay with you. No way, this guy doesn't know how to defend himself at all. I'd rather go with you. Jeez, you stick with me all the time too. I can stay, but come back if I scream really loud, okay? I'll try my best. That's not a reassuring answer! Oh, this guy's such a dork, I love him. Nothing's showing on the cameras, but it's pretty nerve-wracking to watch it alone. Don't be a coward. Huh? Oh, I've shown you this, but hit that one. Okay. Oh, can't ask about that. Alright. This is just because it's been a while. Does not seem to be working. Control to AC. Alright. Just checking. You never know. We can open the door now. Ooh, what a scene. Monitor is off. Let's set the temperature here. It actually work? I don't feel like temperature changing at all. different kind of weights. Oh, these are so heavy. 5 kilograms? That's like a bag of apples. How big of a bag are we talking about? Get the guns! Get the guns, Beauford. We need to work on your noodle arms. Arr. Stand with a wig on it. Why does it have cat ears? Might be someone's personal wig rather than the theater's. Except if they have cat girls on stage now? I don't. Stop looking so excited. I have tools. I have them in the car too, but I guess it's closer to borrow one from here. Not that we need one right now. Not you! This cardboard's super... Cardboard? No, it is cardboard. This cardboard's super dusty. Too much of old cloth. Nothing useful here. I thought I was misreading covered as cardboard. But it was in fact cardboard. I've used cans of paint. Old toys. I guess they use these for plays. How old are these? All the paint is already peeling off. I pity their prop department. Getting supplies? There's a letter stuck here. After her last performance, it felt like time had frozen for her. I was expecting it to be a temporary arrangement, yet she rejected my offer for her to start a new life in America. Every passing day, she just gets worse, not better. She has no desire to move on. Her head stuck in the past as she spent her days watching glimpses of the life she once had. It's that scriptwriter's fault. A play that resonated too much with reality. He convinced me that the edge of realism would make the play an unforgettable one. Nothing was worth the tragedy. I knew things would have turned out this way. Maybe letting the truth come to light would have been a lighter punishment. I don't know what to do. How could I abandon my own flesh and blood? I just hope nobody toyed with the thermostat too much. That's odd. Play, huh? I wonder which one it was referring to. Perhaps the musical instruments. Oops, I keep doing that. Alright. It's a replica of some famous painting. I think it's Monet or something. Can't remember the exact name. It looks pretty though. Didn't know you had a taste for fine art. I can appreciate other types of art too, you know. That's... I feel like Beauford and Ota from The Somnium Files would get along. The script for Dracula, the play was held in 2004. I will not elaborate on that point, but I feel like it's true. The original vampire story. I tried to read the book once, but didn't get past the first 5 pages. Hard for me to read books when there's not a lot of pictures in it. What the hell did you get into medical school? Honestly, I have no idea. That period of my life is a blur now. Understandable. Romeo and Juliet. The play was held in 1944. Oh, I know that one. Forbidden love between 2 teenagers because their families are enemies, right? Yeah, so they all died. Not the best ending. What's this? Cheese. Don't eat it. Who knows how long it's been here. Give me the cheese. The Golden Apple. The play was held in 1955. Where Golden Apple said it belongs to the most beautiful, and then three goddesses fought for it. Yes, and it kickstarted the Trojan War. Not all of these plays have good endings, huh? It's a script from Sherlock Holmes. The play was held in 1995. The Great Detective? I didn't know they made a play for that guy. These days he's pretty much everywhere. We need to start focusing on other British characters. What else do we have? I don't know. King Arthur. I find his legend pretty interesting. You know, this game I played, they turned King Arthur into an anime go. No, we don't talk about fate here. Yeah, okay, stop that. I don't want to hear about it. Golden apple. Oh, did I accidentally examine both of them? Well, that's an interesting... Christmas Carol. The play was held in 2002. I always liked that story more than the Nutcracker. It was more like a Christmas classic. It's probably less flashy as a play. Julius Caesar. The play was held in 1974. Is that the Roman guy that got stabbed by like 50 people? Yeah, he was apparently a really good general, though. He can't be that good if that many people agreed to stab him. I mean... But got a point. Oh, that's my phone. What kind of oldie-timey ringtone is that? Hey, it's me. How's it going? Why the call? You're like one room over. I said I'd call, right? But that's not important. I think I saw something moving in the training room. Maybe you should check it out. I'm not getting anywhere close to it, though. Good luck. You're scared, huh? Seems so. I can still hear you, you know. Oh, 55. Here's something shifting. Huh. Wonder where that came from. It sounds close. Well, this kind of part of the mirror can be shifted around, eh? This... 95 is Holmes. Golden apple is 55. Oh, it belongs to the most beautiful. Golden apples said belong to the most beautiful, and the three goddesses fought for it. Ah. That could be where the rumor of the most beautiful, where that came from. Alright. In we get. Huh? What's this place? Looks like someone lived here. Stop grabbing my coat so hard. Can't help it. This place is giving me the creeps. This place is really cold. Why don't you lead the way? Ladies first. Now you're ladies firsting me. What happens to ladies first when you always pick the TV channel first, huh? Can we not talk about this when I'm in some shady hidden room? Dusty bed. I don't think anyone has used this in ages. Not sure if that's a good thing or not. Dated posters and articles from decades ago. Most of them seem to cover various performances by the theater. To ruined dresses. I'm sure it used to look pretty once upon a time. 8 degrees C here. Hey, isn't that way colder than the rest of the building? This room also doesn't have proper heating, so might be that. Maybe we should check this further. I picked up on something. Whoa! Let's give this a try. Calibrate the spirit box by stopping the dial as close as you can to the center. Yes! It's catching something. This stage. Watch. Don't. Repeat. Don't. Oh? What that means? Broken sink. Someone destroyed this mirror on purpose. An old portrait of two women and another letter. Thank you for trying to protect me, but I still see your face everywhere. I'm sure even if I leave, she will follow me. This is my cross to bear. You have done more than I deserve. Please don't blame yourself, my dearest sister. So the two biggest stars disappeared. Like the incident that spawned the rumors about the most beautiful actresses being targeted came from an incident where the two biggest stars disappeared. Was it these two? If only she was never born, none of this would have happened. Eh? With the letter's not legible. Did the room's occupant write this? I wonder where she is now. There's a third involved here. Old sofa and a couple of books scattered all around the floor. This is all cheesy romance novels. Huh. Even through decades past, it looks like humans are not all that different. Speak for yourself, I have no interest in these. It's the changing room. So the shadows I saw was real after all. Stop ripping my coat so hard, you're gonna ruin it. Don't scream. It's not impossible. Wait for it to be two-way. It's... Stage watch, don't repeat, don't. Just curious to see. We can get something different out of it by hitting it perfect twice in a row. Stage watch, don't repeat. It's getting late. Let's review what we know. This we heard on was this with the spirit box does get me curious. Don't let it repeat. Watch the stage. Maybe we should stay overnight. Something might happen on the stage. Huh? Let's get our stuff in the car then. Where should we stay? The fitting room. With the haunted mirror? More reason to stay there. Let's set up a camera on the stage, too. I have work tomorrow, so I guess I should start heading home. It's okay if you're too scared to stay. They do have work, okay? Alicia. Alicia, wake up. What's up? The camera's picking up something. It does? What time is it? It's 4 in the morning. What? Show. You see. Voices are too faint to hear from here. Should we check it out? Yeah, let's go to the stage. Ooh. Shh, the sound's coming from upstairs. Wait a minute, these voices sound familiar. Oh? Why are you even still in this theater? Didn't you already get better offers? Do you enjoy looking down at us that much? Still pretty dramatic. If you have that much of a problem with me, just be a better actress. It's not my fault that you're not on a level that's... What are you doing? Oh, don't do anything rash. Are you out of your mind? Oh no! Ah! What? Huh? You still here? That shock, I had a bad feeling, I suppose. Should stop making so many enemies. What? Don't think this on me. She's the one who snapped out of nowhere. Seriously, Bae, what's wrong with you? Guess you can never really know someone's true nature, huh? So the ghost was trying to warn us of this. If I have to guess, Catherine Bell's disappearance started similarly. The way the letter mentioned how the play mirrors reality. There were tight competition between the actresses of who was the most beautiful. Catherine killed her rival actress, and the director, her sister, tried to cover it up. Let her live in the hidden room. Instead of running away, she spent the rest of her life rotting in there. One of the notes was also a warning from her, huh? Right. Seeing two actresses with a similar rivalry, she didn't want Flayseed to fall to the same fate. Safe to assume that most of the sabotages were Gardner's doing. Wait, was the ghost that was trying to warn us her victim, or Catherine herself? Do you want to go back and ask? No thanks, I'm tired enough from all this. Let's follow up later. For now, things look messy enough for those two actresses. Will she learn from this? I had no idea you hate me that much. Since when? What do you actually know about me? Barely ever looked my way at all. The truth is, I had always hated you. It's so unfair. As much as I practiced, as hard as I worked, I could never compete with the things you were born with. What a joke. Wish I was born to a rich family, too. You know, I never told anyone this, since I didn't want people to look down on me. I was actually disowned by my family as a teenager. They only started talking to me again after I became famous. If anything, they tried to stop me from becoming an actress. Sorry. Hindsight, I should have told you. Never knew it bothered you that much. But everything, I do still think of you as a friend. What's the use of telling me this? What's the use of telling me all this now? You say that, but you never treated me like a friend at all. Good job on catching Miss Flayseed, though. But everything, that was actually really cool. It's not really something to be proud of. Just glad I'm not too late this time. Well, I don't think from here. How did things get so messy? Are you okay? Be fine. This is part of being an actress. But she was your friend, right? I thought she was, but not so sure about that anymore. They still need to collect my testimony, but feel free to go home. Make sure to send your payment quickly. You sure you'll be fine by yourself? Of course. We'll take our leave then. Suppose it's not like we actually know each other. We only talked to her really briefly. You okay? Oh. I suppose that's just how she is. That she naturally projects that attitude. And books to pass the time. Our laptop, camera feed goes here. Okay, not much else to see here. Oh, hello. Hey. Where'd you go? Did that just replay the script of leading May away? Oh, Miss Wilkershire. Good work. Thank you for everything. Didn't expect to see you here. Oh yeah, weird about what happened, so we rushed here. The police are not letting us inside, though. Not that there's still much left for us to do. You should have got discharged faster, Malachi. Huh? It's my fault now? Oh no, he's hot. Are you even supposed to walk around? That looks painful. Don't worry about me. I have a strong head. I should thank you for saving Astraea, though. We'll repay the favor someday. I think you have Caspian's name card already, but this is mine. Thank you, Malachi. Huh. Why are you giving it to me? Huh. Are you not the boss? No. This is the first time someone has ever thought that. That's sexist, Malachi. Can you not joke like that? They're gonna take it seriously. Huh. I'll happily take your name card, though. Wait, the card says that you're a math professor? Yeah, only lunatics do this kind of job full-time. Duly noted. Malachi, you should stop digging your grave deeper. I really hope these two are partners and partners, if you know what I mean. They are a really attractive couple. Well, I think my point still stands. Nobody normal would do a job like this. Yet you're also still in the field. Curious. Why are you picking fights? Anyway, probably gonna take another look at the theater once things quiet down. Thanks for the help, really. Why are you glaring at me like that? I'm usually a feminist, okay? Don't mind her. This is her normal expression. I was glaring. Noted. I think Malachi needs to rest up more. He's suffering. Honestly, that's fair. Get going. No loitering. Okay, jeez. We found that the spirit that's left behind is, actually kind of benevolent. What? In the end, Miss Flayseed didn't even pay us that much. Well, I don't think theater actresses are paid as much as you think. You know, I thought Alicia would be happier. She seems the same as always. Her getting paid? No. She never cared much about money, but she had always talked about how she wanted to see a real ghost and stuff. Huh. She doesn't seem like the occult type. That didn't satisfy her. Maybe she's actually looking for something else. Something else, huh? What about her, though? What about you? You look much better than the last time I saw you. That's a low bar. But yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of work. And Alicia can be surprisingly nice. Really? That's hard to imagine. I think she just doesn't like you because, in her words, Ito looks like a womanizer. But I have my good points, too. You're not even denying it anymore, huh? They're totally exes. Oh? Doctor, it's time for the operation. Oh, hello. What is this? Medicine ampules. Are we dreaming? A, B, C. Dad. The child's drawing. Well, that's concerning. It was your fault, wasn't it? Don't think you could forget everything so easily. Ooh! Next part is already in progress. Heck yeah! I like this. It's the thing I always loved about this series. It's like the whole dichotomy of the skeptical exorcist, equipped with means to actually exorcise evil spirits, while not actually believing in them. And then, of course, a world like this, 90% of the encounters, 95% of the encounters are going to be with stuff that's mundane mistaken for, paranormal. So, and then in the cases we've actually gotten, it's far and away
case where the end result is largely mundane and ordinary, but there's still that hint of the paranormal actually being there in some way. In this case, the ghost of the dead actress who is still haunting the place but not causing the pranks. Since the incidents from the most recent time affecting Astraea were going after using the false rumor of the most beautiful actresses disappearing. It's arguably the clear and away explanation for why this is just a man-made incident, so to speak, and not actually ghost activities. It's using as its basis for existing a man-made rumor, if that makes sense. And yet, even then, there's still hints of an actual paranormal encounter we had. Interesting. This time we're gonna press X to doubt. Would have humored the thought had it not been for the most recent accident. The falling lights? Right, even if that was fake too, I doubt she would take that risk. Especially as an actress, she wouldn't risk anything that could harm her face. I guess that makes sense. I really should just leave it to the professional. He praised me, but I don't feel happy about it at all. Felt more like I was being tested. Interesting. Thinking about this line, and I think it really is a telltale sign of sort of mucked up, twisted grief, where Catherine, the sister actress who did a murder and wound up being hidden in the hidden room, she obviously regrets her actions, but then turns around and curses her victim for being born, for forcing her to kill her, and whatnot. We have the other sister who blamed the playwright for making it too real. It's kind of a lot. She's not okay, but yeah. Womp. Don't repeat. Watch the stage, don't repeat. So now, did everything right. It's getting late. Let's review what we know. This to be heard with the spirit box does get me curious. Don't let it repeat. Watch the stage. We should stay overnight. Something might happen on the stage. Huh? Let's get our stuff in the car then. Where should we stay? The fitting room? With a haunted mirror? More reason to stay there. I'll set up a camera on the stage, too. I have work tomorrow, so I guess I should start heading home. It's okay if you're too scared to stay. I really do have work, okay? Alicia. Okay. Business. Wake up. What's up? Camera's picking up something. It does? What time is it? It's 4 in the morning. What show? You see? This is too faint to hear from here. Should we check it out? Yeah, let's go to the stage. Let's see. In theory, if I did this right, something is different. Stairs, the voices sound familiar. There they are. Balance that much. Let's be a better actress. It's not my fault you're not at that level. What are you doing? Huh. Don't do anything rash. I get if you're mine. Ah! Yeah. What? Huh? You're still here? I had a bad feeling, I suppose. Should stop making so many. Should stop making so many enemies. Don't blame this on me. She was the one who snapped out of nowhere. Seriously, mate, what's wrong with you? Because you can never really know someone's true nature, huh? So far, it's the exact same. So the ghosts were trying to warn us of this. If I had to guess, Captain Bell's disappearance started similarly. The way the letter mentioned how the play mirrors reality. There was tight competition between the actresses of who was the most beautiful. That's what life brought in there. The notes was also a warning from her then. Right. Seeing two actresses with a similar rivalry, she doesn't want Flayseed to fall to the same fate. It's safe to assume that most of the sabotages were Gardner's doing. Was the ghost trying to warn her victim or Catherine herself? That was trying to warn us her victim or Catherine herself. Do you want to go back and ask? No thanks. Too tired. Alright. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Okay, the difference this time is that we didn't use the spirit box. I feel like we have more questions than answers. Same here. I don't think we have anything conclusive. Let's ask around more tomorrow. Let's go home then. What in for dinner? Whatever's fine with me. You say that, but you always complain when I cook anything with spice on it. I come too. We're getting a little hungry. I guess you did help. Even though you're just sitting around. But monitoring is still an important job, no? So we know if we're not here. Think we came too early? The theater is still empty. Guess we did. Let's look around while waiting for others to trickle in. Maybe we'll find something new. And we're gonna find Astraea. Yep. What happened here? That's... Oh. Alicia. Alicia! What is it? Are you okay? I've been calling you for a while. Fine, let's just take care of this. I don't remember much of what happened after that. Everything went on autopilot. With our client dead, there's not much that we can do. The officer took our testimonies and sent us home. There was a brief uproar about the haunted theater for another week or two. Then the media moved on. That the incident came to a close. At the end, I never actually found anything. Sorry. Should clean this up. A white lily. Hey! The ice cream shop down the road has a 20% off sale. Let's get some. You can go by yourself. I'm not in the mood. Isn't it freezing outside anyway? When are you ever in the mood? Let's go. I'm not eating that much ice cream alone. Why are you even still here? Did you say something? It's nothing. Whatever, let's go. Stank. The two continued their work, but with so many questions left unanswered, their heart is not in it anymore. No one close to the answer that she seeks, the office eventually closes its doors. Astraea Flayseed's autopsy report. Time of death around 4 in the morning. Cause of death, blunt trauma to the head, falling from a high place. Game over. That's our bad ending. Okay, so we did actually get the best ending before. So the key ultimately came down to... Because the thing that really triggers us to stay overnight is the spirit box. So in the end, ultimately, this ghost of Catherine Bell did end up saving a life. When she was trying to contact us, when we tried to reach out to her, she managed to get us a message. She knew something was going to go wrong. And the logic, little bits of logic throughout, kind of makes sense. You have to sort of predispose yourself to think along those lines. Like, in the end, the point was that it's not really all it seems. Like, Astraea certainly does come off as the pompous, holier-than-thou, super stud idol queen. And she is a bit too headstrong and distant from those around her. And that did kind of tank her relationship with May. But that literally made her default state is that. And if she really did consider May a friend, she did a terrible job at showing it. So in many ways, she brought this on herself. It's not a great thing to say, but in many a way, she created the catalyst of her own near downfall. To the point where you could make a very convincing argument that it would have lined up perfectly as her own self-sabotage. But if you go down the path and say, no, it's not, Alicia points out an important fact in that the last stunt was way too dangerous and could have legitimately hurt her. It would have been a real mental gamble to have someone to knowingly predict that someone was going to shove her out of the way. She didn't know that. She didn't know that. That would be a painfully impossible thing to speculate on. The rest of the mysteries were all human and all May. And the last one was a particularly cruel incident. Attempting to firmly take her out. So ultimately, with a warning from Catherine Bell's spirit, we stick around and manage to stop her from dying in a gesture that's really thematically important for Alicia. As we're starting to get into bigger depths of that trauma, the lost love of Alicia. So, and it just happened that this case really mentally overlapped with that in her head, which is probably why she didn't want to take it at first. And of course, why she saw things the way she did, but we didn't go to save Astraea. We were too late to save the prince, to save the princess. Again. But alas, as always, the dynamic is really fun. With the next part's in development already, I'm excited to see that. Because there's a slow, long-moving, long-burning story coming to pass here. I'm excited to see where that goes, especially with Alicia. And also Beauford and Ito know each other very, very well, if you know what I mean. Are they exes? I don't know. Maybe. but they have certainly been together in some degree. I think there's no denying that. The whole, I'm gonna freshen up before I go back to... If I had known you were gonna be here, I would have freshened up a bit, put on something nicer. That's trying to upstage your ex behavior there. But they still seem remarkably friendly despite that. Maybe this brought them back together. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens when the next silver thread comes out. Until then,